And welcome back to another episode of You Reaching or Teaching, where we talk about hoops on and off the court from our hometown to across the water. I am one of your hosts, Derek, and with me I have my co-host, Aaron. Hope everyone is having a good day or good night, whatever time that you're listening to this. If you're watching this, go ahead, hit the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you're listening to this, go ahead, leave us a rate and a review on whatever streaming platform that you're listening to this on. Aaron, how you feeling, my boy?
I'm well.
Doing good today.
Yes, sir. Just waiting on that masters to come in the mail so I can put it right there.
Oh, that's a
And
fact. That's a
yeah,
fact.
but go buy that expensive frame.
You know, a fun fact about me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both of my degrees is still in their package. I ain't take them Jones out. Nah. Oh, well, I took them out to look at them.
Right.
Them Jones ain't been out since then. But I'm bullshitting though. I need to just go ahead and get a frame. But that's
Man, look,
I'm being disrespectful for myself. Though.
man, you and Aaron Sims are the same with that, bro. Because it's like I went by his office and both of his are on the office floor, still framed. I said, why don't you put them up? And he was like, it ain't no need because we change offices around here every now and then. So yeah, they here, like I graduated. It's just like, nah, put them up. You earned it.
And that's what see, I need to get in that mindset. I'm like, man, fuck that. Well, to be fair, when I got him at the time, I ain't really had nowhere to hang him. But I got a place now, so there's really no excuse why I ain't got him up somewhere.
Fair enough.
I need to do that. But yeah, man. How everything else been going on for you? Work been good.
Yeah, man. I love counseling. I love helping people. Um, got a new client. We got some work to do, but I got faith in them.
Word. That's a bad. That is a bad. Well, shoot, everything been good on this end for the most part. Um, well, when this come out, my birthday done been passed, so I'll be the big 3-0
Yup.
tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So that's a blessing. You know what I'm
Amen.
saying? Going into a new decade. So just looking forward to it. All the new chapters, all the extra blessings coming my way. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to me. Shout out to me.
Yes, sir.
What
That's a
else?
big
What else?
achievement.
Nah,
Some people don't make it to 30.
that's a fact. So you gotta be grateful. That's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta be more grateful. You know what I'm saying? That's why I need to go hang my degrees up. You know what I'm saying? Just be grateful for all the accomplishments that I've achieved in my life. So I need to do that.
It should be a gift to
Um,
yourself from yourself. That's what.
facts.
Go get you some frames.
Facts. That's a fact. I'm gonna get some though. I'm gonna get some. Still been in the gym. Man, I played 21, 2 games of 21 the other day. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I'm still moving the way I'm moving. I won though. I
The
got
love
the
of the game.
dubs. Got the dubs. You know what I'm saying? And it was 21 tip. It's the extra long games. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I was at 10 one time, put me all the way back to 0. But your boy still came back. I won't gonna take that L. You know what I'm saying? Gotta represent out there. You know what I'm saying? Represent for my age group out there. Need
Absolutely.
to go find a 30 over men's lead or some shit. That's what I
Man,
need.
look, there's an adult league here. It's just I don't feel like paying monthly to play basketball.
Yeah, I'm the same way. But I've been thinking to myself, I was like, bro, you love basketball so much, man. It's nothing wrong with just getting in shape for like one like men's league season or like 1 or 2, 3 games of like a semi-pro game or some shit like that. That's it. Nothing more, nothing
Absolutely.
less. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, bro.
And
Like,
and
just go ahead, dude.
some of them dudes don't even be in shape. They just play.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't be having time. That's it though. It's like just finding that time to do the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you got a
And I
game at
don't,
7 o'clock on Tuesday.
you know what I'm saying? Like niggas done just got off of work and shit. They don't want to do that shit. Um, but nah, for let's see, it's NFL season is here. How you feel about your
Yeah.
Steelers?
I'm still so shaky, man. Like I wish we would have kept Justin Fields. Just because I believe that he has a lot of upside and a lot of people just aren't giving him a chance. Um, I hope he has a speedy recovery too. I know he got injured at practice with the Jets. Um, I was not happy getting Aaron Rodgers. Like Aaron Rodgers is my favorite quarterback all time. But the brother is old, and football is a sport where, it's a physical sport. Like basketball can be physical too, but granted, you have a strong chance of not getting a concussion playing basketball. But I like the additions we made, getting Jalen Ramsey. That really surprised me. DK Metcalf was a really good pickup. I hated that we traded George Pickens though, because I really liked him. Um, but we'll see how it go. Like, do I think we're gonna have a losing season? Nah. Do I think we gonna win the first round of a playoff game? We'll see.
We'll see. Honestly, honestly speaking, I couldn't tell you anything about what the Patriots got going on. Honestly, so we're gonna see once the season start. Um, what you think about? Well, shout out to Shador
Hmm.
for he'll be getting his first professional start in the preseason against the Carolina Panthers
Yep.
Friday, August 8th. But what you feel about his situation? Like, you think they doing him because they listed him as the fourth string
Mm.
quarterback. You think you think it's just politics? You think it's politics? You think it's really the talent? Like, what you think going on?
I'm not gonna be super long with this topic of Shador just because it makes me feel conflicted and irritated at the same time. But I'm gonna talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Basically, it's like if you did not think he was a first round pick, that's understandable. But he should not have fell to the fifth round.
At all.
Along with that, we putting him as the fourth quarterback, I think was disrespectful. Because one, you got old ass Joe Flacco is your number one. No disrespect. I like Joe Flacco, but he's not number one no more. Like it's not. It's okay. He's just there for a veteran presence. Like number one, I would have been fine for being Kenny Pickett. Like it would have been perfectly fine with him being number one. Shador number two, and then the other brother got drafted him at number four, and Joe Flacco number three, or even flip them, Shador three, Flacco two, whatever. But I just think a lot of people just don't like Dion. I think that's the real crux of it because it's like who was it? Johnny Manziel act just like Shador, but everybody loved him coming out of college. Baker Mayfield act just like Shador. Everybody loved him coming out of college. Baker Mayfield still is in the NFL. He got another chance. Um, signed to the team that Teddy Bridgewater got signed to. But it's like when Shador does it, it's all these negative connotations. But I genuinely do. I think it's just because a lot of people don't like Dion, and it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, I can't do nothing to you, but I can do something to your son.
Uh, Thanks. Um, I think once he get the opportunity, I think he'll be able to prove himself. Um, I think it was like you said. I'm not gonna go deep dive into this because we have conversation. We have topics, but I think it was kind of disrespectful for the owner to come out and say anything even about his situation. Like he didn't want to draft him. It wasn't his decision to draft him. And everything like that is like, bro, like if he's gonna be your fourth string quarterback, like what's the point of even bringing him up?
Hmm.
But y'all using him for money. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like he's the most like his jersey sale probably be in the top 5 this season coming
I
up.
believe it.
So he's going to be generating revenue for you all, and I just think it's just disrespectful to him. But I think once he get that opportunity uh to showcase his talent, I think he's gonna quiet the critics. Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out to Shador, man. Do your thing, man. Go out there,
absolutely.
ball out. But staying on the NFL topic, as coaches, just came out maybe like a month or two ago. But it was after it was after we recorded the last episode. But Teddy Bridgewater. Well, first of all, congrats to him for getting signed to the Tampa Bay Bucks um,
Hmm.
as a backup quarterback. So shout out to Teddy. But with his situation, as we know, he's a high school um, football coach. I'm not sure if his situation right now or anything like that, whether he's still volunteering there at the school or not. But pretty much the school suspended him. And the school is Miami Northwestern, but they suspended him for reportedly giving impermissible benefits to its players, and that's include like Uber rides home from games, tournaments,
Hmm.
and stuff like that, food, you know the regular stuff that we do when we taking care of our players, or even
Hmm.
if that's your child, that's your nephew, that's your little cousin, little brother, whoever. That's the stuff that you're going to do to take care of a youth anyway. So, but and pretty much, and he said he was reporting all the things that he was doing to the school and everything like that, but
Hmm.
they still suspended him from the program. And even after making the program successful, um and taking them to a was it a state or a national? It was one or the other, but either way, it was
It
a
was states.
championship, a state championship. So you got to give a shout out to Teddy. But what you think about that situation? Just as a coach, like what's your point of view on that?
As someone who has given kids rides to games, um, asked if kids needed food, basically has stepped up when it was needed to, that that irritates me because coaches have done worse. Actually, I would say this, not even worse. Coaches have done genuine wrong things. Coaches have exploited players, abused them, in multiple different times of ways, been racist to them, um, sexist to them. But we firing a guy for just ensuring that his players were safe, secure, and benefited. I just think that that's corny.
Facts. I think it's lame as fuck too. And pretty much similar to what you say. It's like it's unconscious. Like we don't do it because we're forced to do it. It's like it's the stuff that you do because you think it's right to do. And like with him even being, and that's the thing about schools too, is like we we kind of got in like a situation like that with the school and everything like that before too. That I talk about off camera, but it's like, bro, it's
Mm,
like he's a volunteer. All that money is coming out of his pocket. It ain't like it's coming out the school's budget or anything like that. It's um not like he's doing anything wrong, bro. And like when stuff like that happens, it's just question like what's your purpose here for the
hmm.
students? Or like what's your purpose here for the kids? It's like if I'm just doing stuff that's right that we should be doing, that you know as a coach, when they're under my supervision, I'm the guardian for these kids.
Hmm.
So I'm the one that got to take care of them. So when they're in my hands, the parents trust me, their parents
Yep.
trust me to keep them safe, make sure that they good and everything like that. So it's my job to make sure their well-being is good. So you
Hmm.
suspending me for doing stuff like that is like, bro, like what are we in this for? And it's not and it's not coming out of your pocket. You mad
Hmm.
because you're not getting the credit for the success of the program. Like what is the real issue that you have with me that you want to suspend me for just doing right by the kids? So that's I don't like nothing. I don't like stuff like that. Like and
It,
my boy Coons, shout out to
hmm.
Coons. He had made a comment too. on Facebook to me. It's like I understand because some in some handbooks and stuff like that, it is some type of it is in some. I don't know if it's in all, but it's some writings where you can't really purchase stuff for kids and everything like that. And I would understand it if it's like just strictly giving them money for no reason at
Hmm.
all. Kind of like bribing them and stuff like that. But when you
Yeah.
just doing stuff out of kindness of your heart because you think it's right and you just want to make sure that the kid's good, is like this is really a violation. Well, like what am I really
Hmm.
violating at this
And
point? So,
and Ben, bro, I know a coach who was bribing a player's parents for him to live with him just so he could play basketball. But I'm not
bro,
gonna say his name though. Just but
people be doing it, and then it's like, bro, and like it's not even on the school system. We got like you saying, like we got wild coaches out here that do foul stuff just to get an advantage in some way. So, not everyone is good, at all levels and everything like that. But when you see a guy doing what Teddy Bridgewater was doing and taking
Mhm.
care of his kids and making that program's the success it is now, oh, you can't punish somebody like that. Why would I want to come? And once again, he's a volunteer. Y'all not even paying this man. He's not
Not at
even an
all.
employee at your school. So I'm taking the time out of my life to give back to the school. Did he go to that school, right? Is that where
Yes,
he's
he
from?
did.
So
Actually,
going
hold
back
on.
to my
I think he did. I don't want to lie. I think he went
yeah,
to that school.
y'all can fact check us on that. But if he did go to that school, like I'm coming back, giving back to my school that I grew up in. You know what I'm saying? I got this place holds a special place in my heart, and I want to give back to these kids, and I'm doing that. And just to I don't know, just to be rewarded like that, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't
And,
care.
and you know,
I
it's
don't see no law. If I don't see no law or policy that makes that wrong. Like, sorry.
oh no, no, you're good, bro. It's just it's just one of those things where not I'm not trying to make this about me. I'm just like making a comparison. I lost one of my graduate assistance positions, and they didn't explain to me why. But it was one of those things where I backed up my argument with I thought the point of the job was to ensure that the kids here get everything they need, as well as my leadership, my guidance, my understanding. So that's why this situation pisses me off because it's like he did that and more. So like, would it have been a problem if this was Tom Brady? Would this have been a problem if it was Ray Lewis? Would this have been a problem if it was
We got Brett Favre out of jail. Like, he's still a free man.
yeah, and he literally was guilty in his situation, but okay. But Wesley Snipes went to jail for tax evasion. Anyway, but it's
Mm-mm-mm.
just one of those things where it's like you said, what really is the problem here? Do you not like that you're not getting the credit, or do you not like me? Because maybe it's both. Maybe it is both. But it's one of those things where it's like, I'm glad it hasn't slowed him down. It hasn't stopped him. But it's just one of those things where it's like, I, people are just gonna find ways to put you down.
Facts. And I don't think I'm not putting this on the school or whatever, but it's those people in higher higher ups and everything, those that in authority that just power trip. Like they so stuck. They want to be in control so bad where it's like it don't even matter how successful a program is or organization is. If you're not doing what they're telling you to do their way, they're gonna find a way to get rid of you, to bring in
Hmm.
someone that they think can do your job plus more at a lower value, but that's gonna listen to them. Like people do stuff like that.
Yep.
So it could be one of those types of situations like that. And I'm not saying it is, but it's no other, it's really like no other way to look at it. Man doing everything right out of his kindness, out of taking time out of his day, his life, like I said, like I mentioned before, like and putting time where he's not getting paid. He's spending thousands of dollars Well, not even that. I'm exaggerating. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it was just what Uber is like. What $30
Yeah,
for
maybe it was
Uber?
at the most like
Maybe
$200, maybe three.
you know what I'm saying? Like I can't get my man a 4x4. You know what I'm saying? A good quick bite to eat,
Hmm.
and I don't know if I should be saying this because you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I do this. I take my kids home after practice that need ride on the on
Because
the on the way home. Like if I'm hungry, hey, I'm stopping to get some food. Y'all want something? All right, go ahead, get you want. I got it. Is that a
hmm
violation? I'm really doing
yeah,
something wrong.
yes, it's a violation because you're being a good person, Derek. That's what it is. It's a violation. But that's what's so frustrating is those little things mean a lot to those kids. Like whether it's a kid, a teenager, even like college students. Like there's college students out here who probably live with their coach. There's college students out here who coaches. It's like you like because not every college athlete's a scholar. You don't get a scholarship. So you don't know who is actually genuinely benefiting someone's life because things get too murky. And it's like, okay, we can understand where some things look wrong and blah, 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 blah. But it's also one of those things too where why don't we just talk to people? Why don't we just talk to somebody and see their intentions? Because the coach who's manipulating these kids is drastically different than the coach who just cares. Because, hey, I took so and so home because his dad works this time of night and his mom died. He has nobody to take him home. Well, how come he can't get a ride with a teammate? None of him and his teammates are friends. They don't know each other, which
Yeah,
happens. Not everybody on the team is cool with you. Like
it's a
even
fact.
like stuff like that. Like don't nobody want to ask these questions because they rather live in the world of their assumption.
That's a fact. And you can't live like that if you're in that position. If you that high up in your job, that's something you can't do. That's like the main thing, communication. How the hell you get to your in your position if you can't talk to a motherfucker? Like
Hmm.
you really can't come to me. I don't know, man. You like I said, I've seen stuff like that personally before too. So and not just with basketball, just sports in general. So it so hopefully I don't know the outcome of that. I'm not sure if he's still a coach or whatever there, even though he got the new. Well, most likely not since he signed as the backup. But um, if he ever do decide after his career is over to go back coaching, I hope doors is open for him and he have all the opportunity
Best
to
of luck.
coach the kids and or if he even want to coach the college level. So best of luck to Bridgewater, man.
Oh, best luck,
Mike,
Mike Vick.
Mike Vick too. Shout out to Mike 757
Season,
For
best of luck
State.
to you.
Good luck. Good luck. All right, man. So why they keep throwing those doors on the court, man?
Oh, it's a publicity stunt.
For
I
who?
I thoroughly
You think
for
the NBA
NBA,
got? You think the NBA playing that? I mean,
NBA,
not the NBA, not the NBA. WNBA playing that?
WNBA, CBA, Sparks and Five. But look, it's I do. I think that the WNBA was like, okay, we need to generate more because like let's be real. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, you good.
The the pay us what you owe shirts didn't do what people thought it was gonna do. So, and just knowing how media works, what's another way to galvanize attention than to do something crazy? And with a league where it's a lot of women, and some of the women in the league like women, why not use a thing that all those women have in common, which is a little toy? Because why would it be highlighter green all
All three of them.
all three times? Like it was this green. Like each time it was this shade of green. Come on. Come
I know
on.
who I know whoever that supply is eating right there.
Oh,
I know
absolutely.
sales going through the roof.
Oh, absolutely. Because sometimes like that's what happens in business. And I think that's the dark side of business. Of it's like, all right, we gotta do some crazy dumb shit to get attention. Because it's like what like other because we had to pay us what you owe. Caitlin Clark's been injured. Angel Reese is back to her normal self of play, but still getting the boys though. Shout out. Keep racking them up.
Watch your mouth.
Um,
Watch your
I
mouth.
forget the sister's name. She is. She's back to who she
Nah,
is.
see,
Well,
we gonna get into that. Go ahead, and finish your stuff. We gonna get into all that.
but it's like other than that, the W hasn't had really anything big happen right now. And what sells? Controversy.
I think if they knew what the fuck they were doing, they wouldn't have to do it. But
I
that's not gonna drive views.
I
Nobody's
agree.
looking at a specific game and saying, "Oh, this is the specific game." They're gonna throw a dildo out. Like, what are we doing? And like, I think it do. What my thing is, I think it do got something to do with views, but it's like you saying, like you mentioned, Kaylin is out, Reese is out. Oh, yeah, I think she's still out.
Yeah, she's still
Um,
out.
so those are your pretty much your main two attractions, especially coming into last season. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I ain't saying it's on the W, but I don't know what I don't know what they got going on. I think it's disrespectful because it's like, bro, it's like this stuff wasn't happening, bro. Like this stuff wasn't happening 5 years ago. Like, what's the
Yeah.
point of happening now? It's just, I don't know, man. It's just the how society is now, just with everything, bro. Everything is a viral moment. Everything is a
Yeah.
viral moment. Somebody was definitely this probably come out months from now. Somebody was definitely probably recording that person that threw the dildo, and eventually a video gonna come out somewhere. Like you're not just
Absolutely.
doing this, just to do it, bro. Doing it for attention. So there you go. Um, it's just weird, bro. It's just, but nah, man, I ain't gonna let that comment slide, bro.
What? The
You
truth?
ain't gonna just say, you know what I'm saying? You got Caitlin Clark out. You got Angel Reese back to playing the way she was playing, like Caitlin Clark been killing this season or something.
No, she's had it all season.
Hey, all season. Don't just take shots at Reese. Say that
It's
shit
not a
from
shot. It's the truth.
That's a shot.
Angel Reese had two
Mm-mm,
weeks of playing amazing, but the rest of the
mm-mm.
season has been
It's
subpar.
the truth. But you pick and choose what truth you want to say.
No, it's
You
not.
could
This
have
is like
said that about
Lynn
Clark.
Sanity. Lynn
You could
Sanity
have said that about Clark.
Lynn Sanity was an amazing month for Jeremy Lin, but we ain't never talked that great about him ever again.
Oh, don't compare her to Jeremy.
I'm just talking about that time frame. I'm
Oh,
just talking about that time frame. But no, Kayla's had it all season, but it's also been due to injuries. Like I don't know why she's been injured so much. I really don't know why.
no, no.
I don't know.
All
But
I
I
know,
will
she
say,
hasn't been
shout out to
hooping.
Nafisia Collier.
She's out for 2 weeks, I think. I think they
Yeah.
said 2 weeks.
Yeah, she is. But she been hooping.
I was about to say that sucks. They was talking about her for MVP. So I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll
But
see.
I do. I think it's marketing. I think it's desperate marketing, though. I'm not saying it's great or it's smart. I think it's desperate as hell.
I don't know. I just hate these fans. I just hate today's fans. I think it's no, don't get me wrong. I think it's funny. I think the first time was funny. Like the first time it's like,
First
all
time was
right, bro.
wild.
Yeah, the first time like, all right, bro, y'all tweaking, bro. Like, who would have thought of that?
Like, don't do this no more.
Second time, they was like, it didn't even make it to the court. It landed beside a child, bro. So if you're gonna do something, do it right. Like, if you're gonna do a prank, make sure this shit happen. This shit landed beside a child. Like, what the fuck you doing? And then the
It's
third
not gonna
time,
happen again.
then the third
Three
time
times was enough.
happened.
It's not gonna happen again.
Like they're gonna have to start checking bags. Well, they probably do, but I don't know. Well, I don't know. Some should be some security be tricky. So I don't know.
Yeah, some securities don't give a shit.
Yeah,
So,
they don't be caring like that. But nah, like, yeah, the first time was funny as fuck. Second time is like, what you doing? Third time is like, all right, now y'all carrying it at this point. Because at the end of the day, bro, I like basketball. Like, if I'm at the game
mhm.
or if I'm watching the game, bro, I don't want to see that. This is not about you because I didn't pay for this. I didn't pay to make it. That's like when and I don't mind a little bit of it, but like hagglers at like comedy shows, bro, it's not about
Yeah,
you. You could have
yeah.
asked, you could have went up to the host, be like, hey, bro, let me get like 2 minutes before the comedian come out. If you can kill 2 minutes, all right, bro. Maybe I can get 5 minutes next time you come here. Like, bro,
Mhm.
it's not about you. I'm paying my money for this specific entertainment. It's not about you, bro. Go do that shit somewhere else. But no, don't do that nowhere else. Y'all be,
Oh yeah.
because I don't know if I'm just getting to the age where I be like some of the pranks and shit they be doing in the malls and shit. I be like, bro, you like, nah, if a nigga about to snuff you, you can't just say it's a prank, bro. It's a prank. Nah, nigga, this is real life, nigga. You touching me, and you like you violated my space, bro. Like, what are we
Yeah,
talking about? You know what I'm saying? So it's just stuff like that, man. I just if I'm paying for something, man, I'm coming to the game to see basketball. I don't want to see no dildos on no court, man. And we don't know what's it could be clean, but you don't know what's on that joint. Like niggas could be
yeah,
tweaking out that joint, man.
yeah. And that's the other thing too, of it's like it's just not sanitary. It's not. And like I said, I think it's still a desperate move for them to get attention. And it's sad because, like, instead of throwing dildos on the court, how about we market, Asia Wilson, the best player in the league? Or how about we keep giving Paige some more credit because she is the runaway rookie of the year right now?
Facts.
So can we do that right now while the other star players are hurt?
And you could be marketing page like a motherfucker. Like
No,
you
Paige
could
get a post
easily.
every 4 weeks.
She don't be hyped like Kate, like Caitlyn at all. Like, and she shout out to her too for being, the fastest to
Hmm.
400 and 100 assists. I think she
Absolutely.
she tied with she tied with Cynthia Cooper
Hmm.
uh for 22 games. And y'all niggas lucky Cooper came in at the league at like 40. Cause she would have all the records and some shit. Like killing shit. Like y'all lucky
True.
that motherfucker started when they was in their late 30s and shit, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's funny to have conversations now about records and stuff like that because that's just how the W was structured at the time and how it's structured now with the amount of games and everything like that. But some of these ladies are crazy, crazy
Yeah.
buckets, crazy buckets. Um, what else would I say? Did you see um Candace Parker comments on just the rank her ranking the WNBA players?
No, I have not. I saw her comments about the All-Star, what we call it,
Gotcha.
All-Star Weekend, but I did not see that comment.
Gotcha. So I got two clips. I'm gonna play the first one. So the first one is the where what kind of her backlash um came from, with just her ranking WNBA players. So I'm gonna have to play it right quick.
Gonna go home and write a biography on how wrong this is. You guys can kick rocks. What's up, fam? Candace Parker here. I'm gonna do a tier ranking of WNBA players. I'm gonna try. Asia Wilson, reigning MVP, couple defense player of the years,
So
two
she got
championships. If there was something higher than S, I would definitely put her up there. But Nafisa Collier, she's up there with top tier with Asia. Just her ability to play on both sides of the ball, pump fake, she's gonna make you choose wrong. I know you guys are gonna say I'm biased because I'm putting all fours at the S, but the fours run
I'm about to
league. Don't ever forget that. Brianna Stewart, the versatility, reigning Sabrina Ionescu in that A range. She got that illusion Brink, I think, is, the unknown. So I put Cameron Brink on the C level, I think, just in terms of her kind of showing glimpses of what she's capable of. I think WNBA with the space and her length and versatility, she's going to be able to have an impact on the defensive end immediately. Then you got Angel Reese. I put her right at that C level, I think, in
All right, so
terms of
right quick, and just to go back. So for the S, she had Asia Wilson, Nafisa Collier, and Brianna Stewart. For the A tier, Sabrina, Kelsey Plum, and Caitlin Clark. For the B tier, Arike and Paige. And then for the C tier, she had Cameron Brink and Angel Reese.
Right.
So that was, she was receiving backlash from that, of course, just from one specific fan base. Yeah. So after hearing that, what do you think about that ranking?
To be completely honest, I think that's perfect. I like it. Like I genuinely like it. And I think that everybody in there will change in the next like 4 years.
Facts. I agree. I think, well, one, I wish I want to ask a follow-up question because I want to know what is it based off of? Like, is it more? Is it? I know talent has to play a part, but how popular you are factor into this as well? Because we can make arguments about some other players. If we talk about who's better, then we can have some conversation about some different players too.
Yeah.
You didn't mention Aaliyah Boston.
Nope.
You didn't mention Kelsey Mitchell, who's a crazy bucket.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They've been on a streak too, without CC.
Yeah, they
Kelsey
have.
Mitchell is a bucket for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's some other people that we can, what's my Howard? I can never pronounce the first name.
Rihanna.
Yeah, Howard. She a problem too. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you're talking about who's better and stuff like, if you rank it in like that, then we could throw some other players in there. But is this more like superstardom? Like, are we referring to that? That's what I would want to ask. But if we just basing it off of, let's just say that, then I don't see nothing wrong with the list. I'm not sure what everyone is going crazy about. I don't think it's a disrespectful. And that's the thing too about when we have debates about any this or Mount Rushmore or anything like that. Why are we mad? Well, first, we got to do some self-reflecting on ourselves when we start arguing about, certain players and where they rank in history and everything like that. One, it should be grateful to be in top 5, top 10, top 15, anything when you talk about the history of your sport in entirety.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
Let's start there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for her to say Angel Reese is top 10, 9 or 10, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Not even.
That's fair.
And then if you want to be mad at me, I gotta look some more. I'm not mad at top 10, but you can argue top 15 when you start throwing those other names in there, like I mentioned, Kelsey Mitchell and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see why people are mad at what Candace Parker was saying. You gotta also think she's an analyst too. Like this is her job. Now she's just on the podcast. So you don't necessarily, you can always go by, she a hater, she doing this for clickbait. Not everything is about podcast. Like, I got a real job on TV.
Yeah.
Like, I got a contract to be on TV. I'm not probably making as much money for my podcast than what I'm doing. I'm living good. I talk for a living. I don't have to get a viral moment. Look, I'm Candace Parker. Like,
like if I want to say an analyst who does shit for clickbait and just to get attention, I would say that's Shaq.
Yes, definitely Shaq.
Yeah.
And Candace Parker been telling Shaq about himself sometimes too when they be on that joint. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see what people mad about. Like, get over it. Like, that's what I gotta say about it when I first seen it. Well, first I had to go back and be like, well, I hate when people just look at the clips. and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So I was like, let me just go actually look at the full video. It's another video after this. I won't play it, but yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at her. And that's like I said, that's Candace Parker. So whatever her opinion is, I mean, we can have our own opinion. At the end of the day, it's opinion. So it doesn't really matter. But I ain't arguing with no Hall of Fame. I ain't hollering with nobody. Like, you got it, bro.
Yeah. I mean, well, I'll argue with a Hall of Fame, absolutely. But because that's just me. But I have no problem with her list because I do believe that's based on talent. Now we're doing popularity, then that would be a different list.
Yeah, I guess. But when you say talent, I don't know, man. If you say talent, that's why I said you gotta put Kelsey Mitchell up there.
And that's fine. And like I'm not mad at that. I think that's perfectly fine.
Like, I know Sabrina, not Sabrina, Scala, a little older now, but damn,
Hmm.
like, who else? Some other Kiki over at Mystics. Um, damn, I don't know. Yeah, she got it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna debate further. But I agree with that list though. I agree with that list. Um, but speaking of just women, um, four-time champion, Olympian gold medal, one of the best snipers in the league. You know what I'm saying? Sniped
Hmm.
him down, a baddie. And she may go by the name of Meg Thee
Oh, this
Stallion.
bitch.
You
Free toy. I don't give a fuck what
know what I'm
nobody say.
saying?
Free toy.
I just hope, Clay, I just hope your game is on point this season.
I agree. I agree.
I feel like you in a different focus right now. You know what I'm saying? You got one on your hip. I didn't know you. Look, I'm not familiar with your game. People in the league, apparently, but the people in the league say, yeah, that ain't nothing new. He quiet assassin. I
So I
wasn't,
heard too.
you
So
know
I
what I'm
heard.
saying? Quiet assassin. I wasn't familiar. So
Didn't he go with
I hope,
Normani at one point?
I don't know.
But it wouldn't
I
surprise
think
me.
so. I think
If I
so.
say it wouldn't surprise me.
Wouldn't at this point, it's like, wouldn't surprise. So I just hope that focus is a little different this upcoming season. I need, you know what I'm saying? I'm going with the over. Just to let you know if you're watching this, I'm going with the over on
Yeah.
you this season. You know what I'm saying? So let's lock in. Let's lock
Oh yeah.
in.
And enjoy your life. But the NBA is your job, family.
Facts. Um, so some signings that happened since the last episode. Bradley Bill pretty much got off his contract with the Suns. They still gonna pay him whatever, but
Ah.
he is moving on to LA Clippers along with Chris Paul. He said he's gonna sign to the Clippers. And with this move, Clippers could potentially be the oldest team in the history of the NBA. So, well, one, that sounds like a Clippers thing.
Yes.
Two, even if they are, when you look at this team, where do they match up in the West
Ooh.
as well as the league?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I got top 10 in the league.
You said top 10?
I said top 10 in the league. Yes, I got top team 10 in the league.
Mm. What makes you that confident? In the entire league? Golly.
Hmm. Yeah.
You saying,
Yeah.
where did they finish? They finished what? Sixth last year?
Yeah, I think 6 or 5, one of the two. I want to say 6.
So they finished sixth. No, it was you're right. I think it was 4 or 5. Because Denver,
Oh, okay.
because we was third.
Mm.
And then Denver Clippers. So I think it was fifth. So they
Okay.
finished top 5. All right, so they finished top 5 last year. Cool. Do you think they got better? You don't think any team has gotten better than them?
I uh, I think some teams definitely got better. In the league in general, they got better. But I give the Clippers this much. I give the Clippers this much because they added depth to their team. They added some more size to their team because getting Brook Lopez was big. I wish he would have stayed with Milwaukee, but they got Miles Turner. Um,
Yeah.
so I wish Brook Lopez would have stayed, but
Just a young,
get
it's a younger Brook. It's
yeah,
just still kind of similar version. Miles is when you look at it, Miles is a version of Brook. They got
he
kind
is.
of the same style,
He
playing
is. He's gonna
style.
take 4 threes a
Three,
game. He's gonna get a couple of
couple
blocks.
blocks, yeah. Not get
Yeah.
any rebounds like that.
Yeah. So yeah, you didn't really lose Brook. Yeah. So you're right. But I think that's where the Clippers now got it because now instead of having just a center who can hit a good mid range, now you got a center who can hit a mid range and a three.
Gotcha.
And the style of play that he plays is perfect coming off the bench with Batum, with Chris Paul, um, and the style of play that the starting lineup is gonna play is good for them too, realistically. Like part of me wishes they kept Ben Simmons just to have that size and defensive presence out there, but he's probably gonna be a Nick. Um,
They waived him? Or like
I've
they didn't sign him back?
They didn't sign him. So it's circulated right now that he's going to sign to New York for a vet minimum, which I think would be good for them, both for money and his production. Um,
How would I'm sorry, going all over the place. How would you
no, you.
use Ben in York? Like where
Um,
how what would be his role? Of course he's coming off the bench, but what would be
mhm.
his role for New York? Because
In New York,
you got McBride,
hmm
Clarkson over there. You got my guy that came from Philly.
yeah,
That's from France. He just moved over there. You still got Mitchell Robinson.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, like what would yeah, what was his like role be?
I would generally, to me, his role be the same as it was in New York. You just the big that's facilitating, and once you get the play started going, make
Talking about
your ass,
Brooklyn.
huh?
Talking about Brooklyn.
No, no, no. With the Clippers,
Oh,
like
you said New York.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
You mean
No, I was
LA.
saying his role would be similar to what it would be with the Clippers. It would be
Oh,
you come
so
over
yeah,
there, you run the point, either you ISO the smaller defender or you pick and roll and you make your way to the dunker spot.
gotcha. Damn.
That's just
I
it.
just
So
he's like the most successful sad story. Like that man is just a no one will ever know that this man is a 3-time All-Star.
you know, and rookie
Like
of the year.
rookie, like what happened? Like that decline was quick.
Man, look, that's the crazy thing because I've had conversations about Ben. I still like Ben Simmons because so many people said that he was supposed to be LeBron. I said, nah, I think he should be Draymond.
I would have I would have said he would have been Magic.
That's understandable too.
I would have given
That's
him
understandable
Magic.
too.
Um, well, for his height and his talent, bro. Well, I don't know. That wasn't well. It was in his game. He could have been, bro. He could have been the first. Well, he's technically a guard, but just his height, I'm looking at him before. But he's technically a guard, so I don't think it mattered. I was
No,
gonna
yeah,
say he was
on
gonna.
paper he's a power forward point guard. So,
All right, so if he's a forward, I was gonna say he was gonna be the first like non-guard to average a triple double in a season.
yeah.
He had the talent for it.
I still think he can. I think he can get you a good 11, 11 and 12 or 10, 12 and 12.
You need to go talk to Rose. Like not for injury wise, but just mentality wise. Like how Rose, like even after Rose first injury, he came back in 15. He was still looking like, you know what I'm saying, prime Rose. He was still moving good. He still was aggressive, you know what I'm saying, but he got hurt again. But then even when he
Hmm
came back with of course he was on New York, but with the Wolves, like it was a different player, but it was like he found how he could impact the game. Like I don't know, maybe he just need more opportunity. Maybe that's it. But I don't know if you don't got the mentality. Maybe that's not why they not putting you in the game. I don't want to say it's because of your talent because we know the
Mm,
talent is there. So it got to be because of the mentality, work ethic, or something that you're not getting these opportunities. So we're
yeah,
gonna see.
yeah,
But
it's true.
uh,
But I like the Clippers. I like the depth that they got. I think that they got pretty good versatility. And the only thing against them is their age and their injury history.
yeah,
But even then, with how the rest of the West is right now, I still give them a shot over a bunch of other teams.
got you.
Well, a shot
Um,
to be top five, not a shot to win a championship.
got you. So just for your point of like top 10, record wise, they were 9 last year.
Hmm.
Um, in the entire league. So it's not. I mean, you're not far off top 10, and I'm not saying they're not going to be top 10,
Hmm.
but I don't know. Just looking, I'm trying to look at these names, these teams anyway. Um, I got OKC.
Yep.
Uh, I'm not pinning them over Cleveland right now. I got Houston in front of them. I got the Knicks in front of them. Um, I got Denver in front of them. No, you might be right. Well, I got Dallas.
Hmm.
I got
That's
Dallas in
fair.
front of them. You're right. I mean, yeah, that's not far off. I can see top 10.
Yeah, I
I
think
can
that's
see
just a
top
good spot
10.
for them
I
if they
want to
finish in the top
say
tens.
I'm not too sure yet, but I want to pit. I don't know. I might do it. I want to pit Pistons in front of them.
I think that's fair.
I want to pit the Pistons in front of the Clippers.
That's fair.
Um, yeah, but no, you're right. I could see top. Oh, the fuck am I doing? Orlando. Yeah, gotta put Orlando up there.
Yeah.
Orlando up there. So, but still, yeah, it probably right at 10. I'm not. I don't think the Wolves made any moves this
No,
season.
not
You
at
got
all.
you got Rudy Gobert shooting with lethal. What you doing? You ain't about to shoot nothing, bro.
He ain't about to
If he
shoot.
shoot, if I'm the coach, bro, I'm terminating his contract. Get him out the locker room. Like, get him out of there, bro. I don't even know why. Why you doing this, bro? Work
So
on
it
your
say he ain't
footwork.
about to shoot a paper ball at a trash can.
Nothing, bro. Nothing. I don't want to see you form. I don't want to see you form no jump shot, nigga. Like, nah, bro. Like, nah, you don't need to be doing it. Work on your free throws, homie. Work on that footwork. Don't get crossover. You 4-time defensive player of the league and don't got no goddamn footwork. What kind of type of shit is that? You pissing me off, man. That video pissed me off when I seen it. I said, what the fuck you doing,
I
shooting?
hated people in the comments hyping him up. I'm like,
Yeah,
shut up.
nah. Niggas talking about, oh yeah, oh, you gonna be a problem. You know, man, nah, fuck that. Go back to you continue to be the nigga that eliminated us. You be that person.
Yeah,
You think to be that person. I don't know where that nigga came from because I ain't never see you act like that before.
never.
Ever. I don't know where that shit came from, but I better not see you shooting no goddamn biddy. I don't care how close you are to the basket. I'll block that shit myself. Don't shoot no ball. What's wrong with you?
I can
I'm
see Ant
sorry.
blocking his shot and going, "Don't shoot that shit.
Right,
You
your
pass
own
it to
teammate.
me."
Yeah, your own teammate gonna block your shit. Like, what the fuck you doing, man? Go sit the fuck down. Go sit the fuck down. But let me go to the roster right quick and see who they got. Okay, so you got Nicholas Batum, you got Bill, what's the name? Bogdanovich, some guy named Kobe Brown, Cam Christie, got you got John Collins over there, Chris Dunn, Arden, Jones, Kawhi. Damn, Patty's still on
I
the
say Patty's still on the team.
Damn. Chris Paul. Damn, you got two. How y'all got two Kobe's on your team?
That's crazy, ain't it?
Well, they still got Ben Simmons on the roster.
Yeah.
Um, and then Zubac. It's not a bad. I mean, healthy. I would rather see this maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not mad at it. I don't. First round exit. Fuck it. First round exit. Um, Bridges got his money. He signed a 4-year extension with the Knicks. 4 years, 150. I didn't look too much into the article or his contract or anything like that, but they said it was someone said, I forgot who said it, but it was kind of even with that extension, it's kind of a slight pay cut to him of what he could have got. So just hearing that, what is the ceiling this year got to be for the Knicks? Like, is it win or bust? Like, what is happening with the Knicks right now? You got everybody want to take less money to, you know what I'm saying? Well, how many motherfucking players you need? Golly, bro. How many players you need? Y'all got a squad over there. Like that first 7-8 man rotation is straight. Like, that's all you really need.
Yeah, it's win or bust for them. Because let's be real, it's wide open for them. Because it's them, Orlando, and Cleveland. Like all of y'all have a great chance right now to do it because Indiana's still probably gonna do decent without Hallie. The Bucks still got to figure some stuff out because Giannis ain't signed an extension just yet.
Orlando to the finals.
Orlando to the finals. I'm not mad at it if they go. I'm not mad at it. Oh, I forgot Detroit too. Detroit's still balling. So yeah, it's win or bust for them. They got to. They got to go to the finals. Like I don't care if they win or lose it. You got to at least go.
You got to make it. You have to make it. What? Second round, year before last, conference finals here.
Yep.
Then yeah, you got to make it.
They got to do with Celtics. They got to get to second round, conference finals, finals.
I question because we kind of had it was kind of a thing going around social media. If about Jalen Brunson, who you rather take, Jalen Brunson, IT? You put IT on this team, prime IT on this team, and then you put prime Jalen Brunson on that Celtics team. Is the result still the same, or is one more successful, is one less successful in that situation? How you feel about that?
Oh, put prime IT on the Knicks. They went to the finals this year instead of Indiana.
Thanks. I agree.
No shot to Brunson because Brunson balling.
I think similar to what you're saying. I think if you put Brunson on the Celtics, I think the results still gonna be the same.
Yeah.
I think Brunson's still that good. But man, I mean, 20, what, 5'9"?
Yeah,
5'8", 30 point in the league. Like, this is average.
Yeah.
He's 29 point whatever. I round up. He's
no, it was 29.7. It was about 30
I round up. You know what I'm saying? So he a 30-point scorer in the league, bro. Like, that's at that time.
He was Mr. Fourth Quarter for a reason.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and Brunson, I mean, Brunson's still a killer, bro.
Yeah,
Brunson's still a killer, and he's proved to, you know what I'm saying, come up big in the fourth. But man, that prime IT, I don't know. But and that's not taking anything away from Brunson.
No, I hope he goes sign with the big three. Him Wall and DeMarcus Cousins need to go sign with the big three.
Yeah, I don't know why Cousins need to just relax for him. Like, he need to just chill.
We're not even gonna talk about that today.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, let's talk about it. We here. Respectfully, Cousins, this wasn't even on my agenda, but well, I'm gonna blame everything on Aaron anyway, because he said, you know what I'm saying, you know, it's some athletes that we gotta shoot at. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did say it. Respectfully, I think in your prime, Cousins, like, you was really one of one of them, like one of the best bigs in the league,
Oh,
and everything
absolutely.
like that. If you would have stayed consistent, we'd be having different stories. But I should have looked this up. It wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't on my list, so I didn't research this or anything like that. And I'm not sure whose jersey is retired in Sacramento. I know Chris Webber's probably is.
Yeah.
Um, if anybody else, maybe Divock, maybe. If somebody else, I don't know. Either way, I think your prime was too short and you didn't really accomplish as much as you think you did to deserve your jersey to be retired in
Yeah.
Sacramento. That's yeah. Like, yeah, no, bro. Like, no. Like
Yeah.
you was one of them, but I don't think you've done enough to have your jersey retired. Respectfully.
Yeah.
Respectfully. So, but that all I had to say. Quick, you know what I'm saying? Quick jab. Get that
Well, I
out
was
the way.
like, I think you said it perfectly, bro. I ain't even gonna add to it. I ain't even gonna add to it.
Quick jab, get that out the way. But I'm not sure why Tino hasn't into the big three yet. You know what I'm saying? He won a hoop and everything like that. I mean, he have his chances in the G League and everything like that, but ain't
He
nobody called.
averaged 30 in the G
That's what
League.
I'm saying. Like, but ain't nobody calling him up or anything like that. So it's like, bro, you might
Well,
as
Sack
well.
Sack did. It was either Sack or Phoenix did for like 10
Phoenix did for
games.
that, like, but he ain't play. I mean, he played probably like 5 minutes or whatever.
Yeah,
But
that was it.
I think it was just like you going back for clickbait for attention. Like Suns ain't really had nothing going on at. Well, we know the outcome of having Suns, so yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was just hooping at the time, so it was like, yeah, might as well. Let's go ahead, bring him up, get eyes on our game. So I think
Yeah.
that's all it was.
Oh shoot, just in.
Oh, what happened?
The WNBA now implements a no bag policy.
Uh man, they gonna carry.
I told you
Man,
they was just gonna do three dildos.
they keep the strap on them. They keep the strap on them. You don't know that game. What you gonna do? Pet them down? Like,
You know how embarrassing that's gonna be? Let me touch it. Oh, we got her.
we
We
got
got
one.
her.
We got one. Like, no, man. Well, okay. I mean,
All
well,
right.
is it a no bag or is it clear bag?
No bag.
So no bag, that's gonna be tough because it's gonna be tough because you have kids that come to the game. You know what I'm saying? So you need something to carry their stuff in. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work. If it was
Hey,
clear bag, then I right, cool. We can see what you got in your bag. Clear bag in a certain size of the bag. That could be, you know what I'm saying, they could make that a policy, but no bag, that's gonna be tough.
yeah.
You know what I'm
But I
saying?
just had to do that for the pod, just because
Appreciate that.
it just came out like a few minutes ago.
Appreciate that. I don't think my shit don't do not disturb it. I don't be seeing shit. Oh, well, moving over to another contract extension is Luca. Luca's signed big money shit, 3 year, 165 with the Lakers. How we feel about this? Just how we feel about Luca overall.
I think he's done an excellent job training this all season, getting his body right. And I think that this contract was, I think that that was more so for the ego of the Lakers than actually Luka's talent, because it was like, hey, we willing to pay out this money, fuck Dallas, like we the Lakers, so we gonna give you this contract. And who's Luka to say no to that money?
Cause I damn sure gonna get it. If you didn't want it, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Break some bread over here. But no, similar to what you said, I ain't got much to add to it. It's good to see that he is. I guess that's what it may be two things. I once again I don't know the full story of Luca coming to the Lakers and Mavs getting rid of him, a superstar like that at that age. But it had to be something. It had to be something mutual there. Even though,
Yeah.
even though Luca will say, I wanted to, and I believe him. You know what I'm saying? I believe him. I
Mhm.
think he did. If he had the choice to, he would finish your career off in Dallas. If he had the choice. But I think there was something going on behind closed door where they just couldn't work. I know they had new owners or
Mhm.
whatever, but it had to be something going on because even though he was producing like he was,
Mhm.
we can physically looking at you, we can tell that you're not in the best shape you could be. Not saying you're not in shape, but you're not in the best shape you could be. And that's similar to how the season before Joker came back extra skinny. Like if
Yeah,
you
he,
want to
he lost like 30, 40 pounds.
like if you want to come like if you really wanted to put the work in to come back looking like these are the results. So it had to be something going on in Dallas where they wanted you to look like this, but it had to be something on where you were just refusing to do that.
I don't know, Derek. I'm just saying I don't know because we didn't see this with Harden. We didn't see this with
Yes, we
Shaq.
did.
Not like this.
We
Not
seen it
like
when
this.
no when Harden was trying to get out of was it
Houston.
Houston?
Yeah.
And he came out that bitch looking fat, started the season, and then in like 2 weeks after they shipped him all, no, was it?
It was
No,
Houston.
it might have been Philly. You sure it wasn't Philly?
No, it was went
No,
from
yeah,
Houston
it
to
was Houston.
Brooklyn to Philly,
Yeah,
Philly
yeah, yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
Clippers.
You're right. So, yep. So, yeah, we seen it in 2 weeks. He got his shit together. It won't his best, but he won't looking like he was at the start of the season. But nah, but this is something different though. Luca, he shredded crazy.
Yeah, he did.
What you think it
He
was? You was about to say something.
No, I was gonna say I just think that it's one of those things where, and I'm not trying to like shoot Lucas a bail, but I think it's one of the things too where it's like as an organization, how you handle it matters and how you approach it matters. Because I don't think anybody approached Shaq about him in LA or Miami because he was arguably the best center at that time. He was the best center at that time. Like, what you gonna say to him because he was producing? Same thing with
Yes.
Harden. It's like, okay, yeah, he eating burgers and not taking this shit seriously, but he getting us 40-point triple doubles. 30 and 15, getting us 30, 15, 22, and 17, getting us to the playoffs and the Western Conference Finals and the Eastern Conference Finals. Mm,
So
why is
was
Lucas so different?
I keeping let's say is that was the situation. Knowing Shaq's situation, if that was the case, then was it tension between the players?
Maybe because I know the only person who publicly was on Shaq to get in shape was Kobe. Then you go to Miami. The only person to get him on being in shape, I believe at that time, was Pat Riley.
Yeah,
Like D
Pat
Wade
don't
didn't
put it
care
over
because
there.
he was young and balling.
Yeah. It's funny you said that because what was I watching? It was either 520 or something else that I was watching today, and they mentioned how Pat Riley, well, Shaq mentioned that Pat Riley wanted a certain amount of body fat
Yep.
on his players
Hmm.
versus Phil Jackson, who was more lenient to it because Shaq told him it helped him absorb. Oh, I was watching I was watching like a boxing interview, and they was kind of relating that. Yes, that's what I was doing. But Shaq was like, I'd rather have more, what I'm saying, more meat on the bones to absorb like just being in the paint, all the punches and blows that he, what I'm saying, um,
Yeah.
throughout the game and everything like that. So
Oh yeah, because when you got more muscle, it hurt.
yeah, facts. You really feel that shit.
Like that's why like linemen in football when they get tackled, it don't hurt as bad versus like someone like DK Metcalf who's shredded.
Yeah, hey, but no, I get it. But I don't know. But it's good to see that he's in shape like that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to see, you know what I'm saying? I don't really have no expectation of the Lakers right now. I'll wait until the day before the tip off.
Yeah, same.
Um, but seeing Luca that focus, I mean, he gotta be. He in LA. Like
Yeah.
your head gotta be on straight. So I think he in good hands. I think Lakers in good hands. As long as we can, I don't mind the eight. I think we still need something else.
We do.
We
We need
need
a lot.
something. We need a
We
lot of
need a
else.
lot.
A lot of else. Um, so yeah, I won't give my thoughts on the Lakers right now, but moving on. Well, anything else on that?
Um, do I want to say this? Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Um, I think that Luca being in shape was. I know a bunch of people saying like, revenge season, cool. But I don't think this is a revenge season. I think this was a more so like okay, let me just go in and be a professional season. Because it's like when he's talked about coming back and he's talked about being healthy, it's just being healthy. So I think this was more so of like a let me just go out there and be the best version of myself. I don't really want payback. I just want to be healthy.
I agree. I can agree. But moving on, I guess let's get into some lists and Mount Rushmore talk. So
All
first I
right.
want to mention KD. Someone was giving him an interview on, I'm not sure where they was at, but it came from uh this Twitter page, Jamal Christopher. But this is Kevin Durant's Mount Rushmore of small forwards.
Question is, but you're on the spot with this one, like everybody else. Your Mount Rushmore, a small force, threes. You're in the Mount Rushmore, and I don't want you to be modest. You're in the Mount Rushmore. So who are the other three that join that Mount Rushmore with you?
LeBron, Kawhi, Larry Bird.
I like that. I like that. All right.
So that was his Mount Rushmore of threes, aka small forwards. We'll get into lists later, but well, hold on. Before I say list, do you consider Mount Rushmore as top four, or do you just consider them top four influential?
Top four.
Gotcha. All
Yeah.
right, so we'll get into the list later on.
All
But do
right.
you agree or disagree with that?
I'm gonna say I disagree, but I like it.
Okay, you're not mad at it. Like
I'm not mad at
you
it.
wouldn't really argue that
Mm-mm.
list right there.
Oh,
Gotcha.
not at
I'm not
all.
mad at it
That's
either.
one. Like I know I'm somebody to die on a hill with certain arguments. That list right there, I can go look at it and be like, I respect it, and keep it pushing.
I respect it too. I respect it too. So y'all keep that in mind. Y'all let us know who y'all think on the Mount Rushmore of small forwards. But I want to move on to another list
All
of an
right.
individual, much bigger individual. Um, Kendrick Perkins. Well, first I want to play this clip from Kendrick Perkins before he gave his top 10 point guard list. But this is what he had to say about Chris Paul and where
Is
he
the top
ranks.
15 greatest point guard of all time. I do not have him in my top 10. I don't have CP3 ranked above Russell Westbrook. Did CP3 do a lot of things, change the franchise, win a lot of games and things? Yes, absolutely. I would never take that away from him. Since he was drafted with the New Orleans Pelicans, he changed that franchise. They were a winning organization, right? He goes to the Clippers, winning organization. Goes to the Phoenix Suns, winning organization. But when it comes down to rankings, you got to check those boxes and you got to have those accolades. And when I say accolades, yes, championships or finals MVP, obviously, but CP3 don't have one MVP. And I'm not trying to be critical of him. I'm not trying to downplay his career. You know, CP3, the point guard, we came out of high school together. I battled against him in the AAU system as a youngster. Much love, much respect. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's just top 15 greatest point guards of all time in my eyes. He's not in the top 10.
So that is what Kendrick Perkins had to say about Chris Paul, that he's not top 10 point guard in the league. And this is Kendrick Perkins' top 10 list. I'm not sure if this is in order or not, but most likely I'm gonna just read the names. So
right.
Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, Isaiah Thomas, Russell Westbrook, Jason Kidd, Steph Curry, John Stockton, Gary Payton, Steve Nash, Bob Cousy. That is Kendrick Perkins' top 10 list of point guards. How do you feel about that?
I'm taking off Gary Payton. I'm putting in Chris Paul. That's just me. I think you can also make that same argument for Steve Nash too. But other than that, Perk just he really do just get paid to show up and talk. Now, every now and then, you know, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Exactly.
But I think that he just that's something you say at home when you're talking on the phone or you say in the barbershop. That's what you say.
Like, let's be for real. Oh, go ahead. I'll let you talk.
That's all I had. That's all I had.
Like, come on, man. Like you saying, bro, that's something you say in your car on the way home from work. You're in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that. Wherever you are by yourself. Like, come on, man. Let's be for real. I ain't gonna let you do Chris Paul. Every 90, probably 95% people on this earth that's knowledgeable, that can comprehend basketball, has Chris Paul as a top 10 point guard, if not top 5 point guard ever in the history of basketball. And similar to what you said, you took the words out of my mouth. You said accolades matter. Finals MVP, MVP. Gary Payton ain't got none of that. And you want to talk about rings. And this is where when we leave really the hoop talk and we start talking about accolades without context. Yeah. Like, shout out to Gary Payton for getting his ring. Mm-hmm. But when we have debates about certain players and their tiers and everything like that, what option were you on your team when you won this championship? Yeah. If you 1 and 2, y'all are in the same tier when we have these conversations about championships. Mm-hmm. When they get to 3, I start questioning myself. But even after 3, what are we even talking about? So you even saying that, and Gary Payton don't even have none of the things that you just mentioned besides the championship, and he wasn't Gary Payton that he was in Seattle. Like, what are we doing? Like, Chris Paul is top 10. We're not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that. And like you said, broken clock is right 2 times a day. Like I told y'all in the chat, I don't be listening to Perk. I didn't even know that he had that list out until y'all said. And then I went to go look at it and see what was popping. But nah, I ain't rolling with that. I'm not rolling with that at all. But since we on lists, I wanted this for us to give our top 5 players of each position. Gotcha. And since we are on point guards, let's go ahead and start there. Who do you have as and you don't even have to do it in order. You can just name 5 people if you don't want to have that topic. But who is your top 5 point guards ever?
No particular order. Magic, Isaiah Thomas, Chris Paul, John Stockton, and I'll give it to That's tough because I got two people I'm switching in and out. Um, I give it to Steph. I give it to Steph.
Bet. I only got one different player. So I got Magic, Steph, Jason Kidd, Stockton, and Chris Paul.
Okay.
My top 5 point guards all time.
That's a solid list.
Twos. What we have with the shooting guards? Who you got?
Kobe, Mike, Jerry West, AI, and T-Man.
I'm about to
Vince
snap.
Carter.
Are you serious? You serious right now?
About what?
Your list.
Yeah, it's not in order.
I don't care about the order.
Oh yeah. Kobe, Mike, Jerry West, D Wade, and T Mac.
You picked Jerry West in there.
Yeah, I did. Jerry
You
West
didn't
was a
say you
wolf.
didn't say Wade first. You didn't
Yeah, I
say
know.
Wade at all.
I had to rethink it. My bad.
You, all right.
Okay,
Well, I'm not
I actually put that one in order. Kobe, Mike, Jerry West, D Wade, T Mac.
your list.
I know. I'm sorry, AI. Sorry, boy.
It's not even just AI.
What? Jerry West was a wolf. He wasn't no dog. He ate dogs. Remember what he said? This was the man who rather die than see the Celtics win another championship.
I'm not even arguing Jerry West. That's the thing. And this might sound crazy. Shout out to Dr. Umar. But you pinned, and respectfully, and T-Mac my era. You know what I'm saying? You pinned T-Mac over James Harden?
Yes.
Damn.
Absolutely.
Respect. I got Kobe, Mike, AI, Wade, and Harden. That's my 5.
And that's cool. That's cool with me.
That's my 5 right there. And the thing, only the Wade is more of a 2-way, but everyone else is Pete. You know what I'm saying? So that gave me the edge right there. Of course, T-Mac was in those conversations. Vince, of course, was in those conversations. I think in their prime, of course, Vince was more exciting to see.
Yeah.
But in that prime, when you just talking about who the fuck is that dog outside of Kobe, T-Mac was him. I can't even fit Vince. I mean, if you're doing like a ranking, like media type ranking, you probably could put Vince above T-Mac, but
yeah,
man, T-Mac was a dog.
Yeah, I would put T-Mac over Vince, to be completely honest.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not. Cause you mentioned Vince before too, and I was like,
I did. That's what I said. That's what I said. That's why I caught myself like, now let me redo that.
Yeah, so that's how I was like, oh my God, I know where you going on. Like, look. All right, but small forwards, where we at?
Oh man, Pippen, Bird, Kawhi, KD, and I guess LeBron James.
You a hater, bro.
Man, fuck that dude, man.
You a hater. I would say, damn, I'm surprised you didn't mention one. I would say Bron, KD, Bird, Kawhi, and I got Dr. J running down my 5. Small forwards.
That's fair.
That's what I got. Power forwards. Top 5, where we at?
Ooh. Top. Tim. You gotta go with Tim. Giannis. KG. I'll give it to Dirk. And if I can get one more power forward. Pau Gasol. That's mine. That's mine, man. That's mine.
You boy, look. Stop playing with me, yo. I know I'm getting older and everything like that, but my mind's still working. You getting Powell at the 5? Powell's top 5 power forward all time.
He underrated as hell, bro.
I ain't say that. I didn't say that. I said it's Powell top 5 power forward for all time. I ain't asked if he was underrated.
Yes, he's better than Ewan because Ewan won all that.
Ewan is a 5.
I swore Ewan was a 4.
Nah, Ewan is 5.
Dang.
That's why he ain't. That's why he ain't in these conversations like that. Because when Shaq got in the league, it's like shit got rough over there in New York.
It did.
But back to the topic at hand. We ain't switching this shit. How round off your 5? And it's respect. I'm not debating you. I need more clarity.
Yeah. I just think that Pau Gasol is a top 5 power forward, and we don't like to talk about it. Like
based
the same way.
What?
Because
talent?
Based on talent, realistically, it's like great IQ, great low post scoring. Later in his career, he could hit the 3, very consistent 3-point shooter, very amazing defender and rebounder. Like he was a complete player. And I think that we overlooked that a lot when we look at power forwards a lot.
I mean, I respect it. I'm not debating reasons behind it. I wouldn't put him in my 5 though.
But that's fair. If he's not your 5, I think it's
he's my top 10. He's in my 10 for sure. Well, yeah. I will have to make that list. I'll have to make that list and get back to you.
That's fair.
I think he's in my top 10 though, but he's not in my top 5.
That's fair.
My 5, the person that's running off my 5 would be replacing Powell would be Karl Malone.
That's fair.
That's running off my 5. It was either him. It was either gonna be him or Chuck. Well, no, I take that back because I don't have Chuck. Damn, that's a tough one.
See, it's hard. It's hard.
No. All right, so Carl is gonna remain my 5. All right, my 5 is my 5. It gets tricky at 6. I don't know if I want to put Charles there or I want to put AD there. I don't know which one I want to go with. So
that's understandable.
Moving on to our big man 5. Where we at with it? Top 5.
Ooh. Bill Russell, Shaq, Kareem, Olajuwon, and this may shock you, Ben Wallace.
I see what we doing tonight. I see the play. It ain't no more. I see the play. I'm hip. So run that 5 by me again.
Shaq, Kareem, Bill Russell, Hakeem Olajuwon, Ben Wallace.
Now, give me 3 reasons.
Right.
Why Ben Wallace would be ranked higher than Wilt Chamberlain.
You want 3 reasons, right?
I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Shut down Shaq.
You don't think Wilt could?
No, I really don't.
Wilt was the only motherfucker to block the sky hook. I don't think he getting Shaq out.
I don't think because Shaq in his prime would have bullied the hell out of Wilt Chamberlain, and I think a lot of people are not ready for that conversation.
That's a stretch. You talking? I see. This is my analogy on that. You talking how certain boxing fans is talking about Canelo versus Crawford. We understand the dominance of this individual when you talk about Shaq and when you talk about Canelo. We understand that dominance. We understand that run. When you talk about Wilt and Crawford, niggas underestimating, niggas still down them. They keep pitting fucking. Listen,
I need to see this 100-point game film.
I'm giving out my list, but niggas still disrespecting Wilt when he pit Bill above him. That's why I don't
No,
wanna,
they not.
yes, they are. Wilt was a way
Bill got
better.
11 approved while he was like that.
Listen, we talking hoops. We talking hoops.
We ain't gonna see that team he was with back in the day. They couldn't function without him.
It's a reason. Who nigga that everybody on that team is a Hall of Famer.
They couldn't function without him though.
Man,
They couldn't function
everybody
without
on
him
the
though.
team is a Hall of Famer, and you only had 8 teams back then anyway.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm
switch them two, the outcome would still be the
Bro,
same.
all my records came on your head top, pretty much. My 55 rebounds on your head top.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't
and my
hold me
11
anymore.
rings
You couldn't
are
hold
busting
me.
your ass. My
Because
20
because
rebounds.
you had the better team.
And you
had
still
the
got to
better
perform.
team.
We had the better team in
I did
04.
perform.
We had the better team in 04, and we ain't performed, but the Pistons beat our ass.
Perform. I did perform. Wilt is a way better. Wilt, listen, Wilt might be the best athlete. When we just talking about just an athlete, I know he's 7 foot, whatever. But that motherfucker vertical was high as a bitch. He did high jump, and you know what I'm saying, he ran track.
And so did Bill Russell, and his vertical was higher than him. He got
won.
more state championships
No,
in
it
track,
wasn't.
more state championships in volleyball. He's also in the volleyball Hall of Fame and the track Hall of Fame.
Wilt played in a professional game in high school under another name and whooped on niggas.
Yeah.
Wilt ain't, man, y'all ain't fucking with Wilt.
They were fucking with
Niggas
Bill.
ain't fucking with.
He got
Wilt
the resume to back it
Wilt
up.
was fucking with Bill. Bill wasn't.
No, he
fucking.
won't.
I promise
Will
you.
Chamberlain has said that Bill Russell is the only person that's ever bested him.
He was the only person in the league.
That don't mean shit. You still got to perform, and Bill went out there and busted that ass.
Name a time Wilt didn't perform. Wilt averaged 20, 30 rebounds.
Say his last 2 years,
he played all
2-3 years in the league,
48.
he wasn't performing like that.
He played all 48. You know what I'm saying? And what because Wilt can't, well, I don't know the times, but Bill probably came in the league like 2 years before Wilt, maybe like 2-3 years before Wilt. Man, I mean, shit, even at Wilt older age, that motherfucker was still jumping up there with Kareem.
No, yeah, well, he was a freak of nature. I'll give him that. He was definitely a freak of nature. But so was Blake Griffin. Athlete. But I'm not putting him over Tim Duncan.
Of course, and two different tiers. Wilt is, bro. Wilt was way better.
Well, who's your 5?
Wilt was way better. Your 5? Bill is out of there. All respect. Yeah, Bill is out of there. Bill is not ever in my top 5.
Better resume.
That's fine. But individual, you ain't better than me. Damn, my shit fucked up. Hold on.
I don't know.
My top 5: Kareem, Shaq. I'm going Wilt, Hakeem, and Joker.
Joker?
Yes, nigga.
Over Dwight Howard?
Yeah.
All right. Go fuck with the horses.
I don't want you to go. Listen,
all right.
I don't need you to mention nothing, Mr. Benoit, top 5, Mr. Pau Gasol, top 5. I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? You better look down. That's what you better do. You better look down. You should, because you should be disappointed. What the fuck you just said on this goddamn Zoom call? God damn it! I don't want to. You don't question me.
But I say this though, I do like your list. It's cool. I do like it.
But nah, man. But I don't mind your list. But Wilt is way better than these niggas, bro. If I had if there was one person, there's only a couple people that if we debate GOAT outside of Mike, even you don't even name Mike, Kobe, and LeBron, Wilt is probably in my top. Probably it got to be 1 or 2, and then probably Kareem. You argue 1 and 2. But for me, Bill, once again, I hate errors because it's like it's not their fault that they only like 8 teams in the league. But they said them niggas before the merger, they said niggas in the ABA was busting their ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you got all these NBA championship, but they said if you know what I'm saying, Dr. J and all the motherfuckers ain't come over there, ain't no telling what the championships would be. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's true.
But Bill is up there, but man, I'm just looking at this videos and shit. Like, he shouldn't be doing, like, we talk about Wemby. He moved better than Wemby.
Yeah, he does.
Like, and he's strong, like 500 bench press type shit. Like, but going back to the analogy that I was saying is like with him and Crawford is like, I think niggas underestimate. I think Shaq is the most dominant center, but he ain't gonna do like how you speak on Ben Wallace. He ain't doing Wilt like that, bro. Like it'll be a back and forth thing, but he ain't doing Wilt like that. Wilt was strong as a bitch. But and I think going back to the boxing, I think niggas sleeping on Crawford. I think niggas underestimating Crawford. Niggas, a lot of boxers and people be like, hey, that nigga strong as a bitch. And it's not like, and people be confusing me because it's like he's moving up in weight class, but he's not gaining weight. All these niggas lose weight for their fights. It's not like he's gaining weight. He's just losing less weight.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's our top 5. Y'all let us know. Y'all let us know y'all top 5 each position in the comment section.
I was going to hit you with that Eric Mays when you said looking down. Be like, I'm not looking down. I'm taking care of this right.
Come on, man. Damn. Might check 1, 2. Oh, my shit must have died. My headphones tweaking. But do we have anything?
Look at you getting on my list, you.
Shut the fuck up. Anything else before we get into reaching or teaching?
No, that's all I got.
Gotcha. So I wanted to play this video right quick. So we have 2 regional teachings for this episode. You want to get into Uncle last, or you want to get into Uncle first?
Let's get into him last.
Yeah, let's.
Because we got to talk about this other one. Because I'm curious.
Gotcha. Excuse me. Wait. Oh, gotcha. Here you go. So for our first regional teaching, it comes from the Club 520 podcast. And the commentary is mainly is from one of the co-hosts, B. Hen, one of the funniest guys on sports podcasts right now. Like these boys are hilarious. They got something good going on over there. So shout out to Club 520 and everything they got going on. But this so the context behind this video is of course it's a slow season when you talk about new basketball. So of course the W is still going on and everything like that. But these are one NBA player and NBA fan. So they still talk about a little NBA, and they was ranking early like 2000 championship teams, like 2000 through 2008, and then this one was 2009 through 2017. They was pretty much just ranking the championship teams in order and everything like that. So originally they was and then they was going to do like a bracket with them. So before we get into the video, they were going to rank the 09 and 2010 Lakers high, but they said pretty much everybody came to consensus that nah, them niggas are 7 and 8. Them niggas are at the bottom of the list. So they picked the 09 and the 2010 teams at the bottom of the list when in regards to team championship teams from 2009 to 2017. But then they started going, started doing the brackets. I forgot who was at one. I think it was maybe like Cleveland 2016. I think they picked them at one or something like that. But either way, they was matching up against the 09 Lakers. And then they started questioning themselves. They was like, man, I don't know. Kobe ain't going for that. They might these Lakers team, they gonna advance over these motherfuckers. So they started having conversation, and then we get into this video right here.
Paul Gasol was hanging on, boy. That's why I say, on my mama, Kobe has the hardest championships ever, bro.
No.
Yes,
no.
bro.
No.
Ever.
No.
Lakers
See,
wasn't
sad. They weren't sad, bro. No.
Bro, that nigga beat that fucking Celtics team.
$10.
Nigga run me for 200 today. Fuck it. That Kobe team nigga beat that Celtics team, bro, with all them top dogs on there, bro. Y'all got Kobe fucked up, bro.
How?
That roster.
That's not a horrible roster, bro. That's a good
to go back to back, nigga. That's the best. That's the worst roster to ever go back to back. On my soul, on my life. That's the worst roster, bro.
Baby. They are sad.
That's the worst Lakers championship team ever, bro.
Shout out to Kobe.
Look at that Jordan Farmer, and there's no disrespect to y'all. Y'all was just sad. I don't even know DJ
Mabinga.
Who the fuck is that? Adam Morrison. Shout out to my guy, Gonzaga legend. He was mid in the league. Go back, right? Go back. Josh Powell, boy. Yeah. Sasha Vucic, Luke Wall. This nigga named Meta World Peace. He wasn't even himself on this team, nigga. I got Kobe fucked up, bro. The greatest back-to-back teams ever, bro.
I'm rolling.
All right, man. He wasn't himself. He wasn't himself, man. So that clip come from Club 520, B Hen. Oh my God. So before we get into the conversation, let me go ahead and read off all the back-to-back champions. Right quick. And the name's gonna be similar. So you got Boston, the first ones. Well, I take that back. I had the list too low. So you had Minneapolis Lakers back in the 50s, 52, 53, 54. Then you got Boston Celtics, 59 through 66. Then you got Boston Celtics, 68, 69. Then you got Lakers, 87, 88. Then you got Detroit Pistons, 89, 90. Bulls, 91 through 93. Houston Rockets, 94 through 95. Bulls again, 96 through 98. And then you got the Lakers, 2000 through 2002. Then you got the Lakers again, 09, 10. And then you got Miami Heat, 12, 13. Then, of course, you got the Warriors, 17 and 18.
Man.
So after hearing that clip, hearing these teams, how do we feel about that statement that Kobe led the worst team to back-to-back championships?
Jesus. I mean, I don't like it. And I don't agree with it. But I see where they're coming from. I
feel like we're on the same page. I feel like it's like, bro, y'all tweaking, bro. Then it's like, it's some truth in there.
Yeah.
Cause this is funny. Oh, I'll let you finish.
I was gonna say because if we look at like if those Warrior teams with KD go against this
So you got
Lakers team,
reaching. So you got reaching.
I'm gonna say he's reaching, but there's some truth in it
Okay.
because if like we look at that the 17, 18, 18, 19 Warriors with KD with them, they went back to back. If we put them in a series against the the '09 and 10 Lakers and the 10, well, if we put them in a series, I'm not gonna confuse my fucking self, but if we put them in a series, I got Lakers winning in 7 just because that depth on our team is better than theirs. But I'm saying 7 because it's gonna be a tough ass
Are you
series.
saying both teams, or are you like both Lakers teams, or just one of them?
Both of them.
Because
Maybe I'm being biased. Maybe I'm being
I
biased.
think a little bit.
Maybe I'm being biased.
I want to be biased a little bit too. But if I did choose one of the Lakers teams to beat the Warriors, it will probably be the '09 with Trevor Ariza over Meta World Peace, because Warriors gonna run. And
Yeah.
respectfully, as good as, you know what I'm saying, as good as defensive player Meta World Peace was at the time, he ain't moving. He ain't gonna move with the Warriors like Trevor Ariza is. And Trevor Ariza gonna give us a couple buckets on the offensive end too. So I prefer that. I prefer that over Meta World Peace when you're talking about that Warriors team. But
That's understandable.
if I did have to pick a team to beat the Warriors, it would be that '09 team, in my opinion. And Kobe was, and that was a revenge. That was after you just lost, and then I just went overseas. I got the MVP, and I went overseas to get a gold. And y'all think y'all was beating Bean in '09? Ain't no way y'all thought y'all was gonna beat Bean in '09 after that season. No way. At all. But yeah, go ahead.
No, like that's all I got is I think he reaching, but I see where he coming from.
I feel that. Yeah, I think he reaching too, but it's some truth in there. Just looking back at those teams. I was kind of thinking about just our team in general. That '09, just those 3 years, like '08 through 2010. And when you having those GOAT conversations and all the talk around Kobe and everything like that, and it's like you don't want to disrespect, in that moment, it's like, bro, you just built a great team around Kobe. And you may not agree to this, and I don't want people to take it as disrespect, but Powell was a all-star before Kobe. But I think Kobe made Powell an Hall of Famer.
I agree with that.
I don't think if Powell would have came to the Lakers, he wouldn't have had the career that he would have had if he was still in Memphis. Jersey is retired in the crypto, aka Staples. Hopefully they change that name back. Jersey is retired there, and you are a Hall of Famer. Like, I don't think that comes without you accepting the challenge to be Kobe's teammate. Yeah. And then we talk about Meta. We know how good of a defensive player Meta World Peace is. You know what I'm saying? And people will bring that up. But it's like at that time, nobody was checking for Meta World Peace.
That's true.
The Lakers was the only one. He was a free agent. If he was that nice, more teams would have offered him, gave him an offer. But he mentioned that Lakers was the only one to reach out to him. Mm-hmm. So if he was that person at that time, then why didn't other teams reach out to him when he was a free agent? So let's put that in context too. Of course, Lamar Odom, we know who, Sixth Man of the Year, but Lamar Odom was also there doing, what I'm saying? He was a part of that Shaq trade. So Lamar Odom been there for 3-4 years already. So he got familiar with the system. Like, it's not like we was bringing people in like some other back-to-back championships team did. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, and then Andrew Bynum, we just got lucky. Well, at that time, we got lucky where we drafted a 17-year-old high school and we was looking for our next Shaq. It was promising in the beginning.
That's true.
Injuries happen. You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, is what it is. He became an all NBA player. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kobe once again. So it's like, bro, it's like it's a great team to pit around Kobe where it's like we know he's the number one option. Of course, you have the debate of the 2000 through 96 through 2004, that whole time Kobe and Shaq was together.
Yep.
It started being a debate about who's the number one. No, it's a clear number one here.
Yeah.
And this how shit is ran. And it was successful during that time. So it's like, bro, it's like I don't agree with you, but it's like I get it.
Yeah.
Cause you, bro, to the championship 3 times in a row. After they say you couldn't win without Shaq, like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
In the Western Conference at that time,
and we could argue the West was at its peak then.
Oh my God! And we beat the Celtics in that
who
rematch.
at their peak,
and we beat the Magics, who y'all thought LeBron was gonna pass, but Dwight had other.
Dwight had other plans.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at it, but I think he's reaching though. I think he's reaching. Yeah. You probably could get the Minneapolis Lakers out of there. They ain't, they ain't rocking well 9 and 10. And they ain't the worst.
Not George Michanin.
I ain't pinning the worst on Kobe. Nah, fuck that. But yeah, so we both agreed that they were reaching with that. But so our last regional teaching is comes from, it's around Shannon Sharpe. As we know, Shannon Sharpe is going through his situation with different lawsuits and whatnot, and ESPN called it quits. Fired him. Fired Shannon Sharpe from his position. And we just pretty much with this is Disney regional teaching in regards to their decision of letting Unc go. So, floor is yours, Aaron. How you feel? You think it was Disney was reaching? It's some shit going on, but I'll let you answer. Is they reaching or teaching?
I'm gonna say this. The only reason I'm gonna say they teaching is just because of how the lawsuit ended. That's the only reason I'm gonna say they teaching, because had he went through court and he was found not guilty, he'd be back for football season. Right. I think that they came to an agreement. She got some bread, and that's why she stopped doing content. So
that's for sure why she stopped.
That's for sure why she stopped doing content. She's retired. She's retired. So I hate it. And this is a conversation I would definitely have on a deeper level. But just to answer the question, they teaching for firing them, even though I don't like it.
So once again, I'm in that same predicament. I think they are teaching only because not because Sharpe did anything wrong.
Right.
Not because he did anything illegal. Well, right. I ain't gonna say illegal. I'm not sure what's in his ESPN contract. But I say this teaching because, like, just standing on accountability, bro. It's like, bro, you 50 something, bro. Like, what you doing, bro? Like, you don't need to be running. Like, you don't need to be running around. Like, you Shannon Sharpe. Like, you just became the biggest sports personnel over the last 2 years or so.
Well, yeah, he's Shannon Sharpe, but he's still a man too.
And you Shannon Sharpe, 3-time what, 3-time Super Bowl champion,
Yep. 3-time Super
Hall
Bowl
of
champ, Hall
Famer,
of Famer,
All
top 3 tight
Pro,
end all time.
one of the best tight ends ever. Like, bro, you are him. Like, you still in shape. You got your different shows, Club Shay Shay and Nightcap, bro. You don't need to be reaching out to this girl. Like, you Shannon, like, I don't know, man. Maybe I am familiar with your game. like, like I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. Like you shouldn't be reaching out to 20 young 20-year-old OnlyFans model. Like, come on, bro. Like that's on you.
Man,
You have to make the best decision for you. And if that goes against the morality of the company, then it's like, all right, bro, I get it. Like that's the consequence that come with it. But then when the decision come out of that they settled and the girl admitted that everything was consensual, it's like, all right, what I'm really getting fired for though?
yeah.
And even that man lost 23 million and everything was consensual. Bro, that's
It's a
tough.
dirty game. It's
And
an
they
evil
said,
world out here.
I'm not sure that y'all correct me about the numbers, but I think they said in his whole NFL career, he made 50 million.
Yeah.
So she, in just a year of that happening or whatever, she received almost half of this man's whole NFL career earnings. How
Yep.
sick, yo! This is a wicked world, bro. It's
Hey,
scary, bro.
I said
But you got to
before,
make
I
the best
say it
decisions.
again. Some of these bitches is
Oh, ain't
sorry.
some.
Some of these bitches is evil.
Ain't
Not
some.
some.
It's a lot of these
It's an okay, I say it's enough. It's
It's
enough
an
evil
evil
bitches
world
out
out here. It's an evil world out here.
here.
Telling you, shout out to Future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But look, I think that I would say I think Shannon has learned a lot from this situation. I think that this will be unfortunately a stain on his life,
Yeah.
but I do believe that he's done with it. But I don't
Done.
believe the world not gonna be done with it though.
Gotcha. Yeah, at all. You know how the world, you know how that is, especially when it comes to black male specific.
Oh, absolutely.
Not to get into that type of conversation, but we know how
We know how it go.
people still look towards, and this is a whole different situation. But you know, we know how people still look at Michael Vick to this
Yeah.
day. You know what I'm saying? After
It's still in the Norfolk State comments right now.
you know what I'm saying? So that's it. It is what it is. Once again, he brought that to himself. I want to know, bro. I want to know what Disney got going on. I don't think what he did. I don't think they're teaching, but I don't think Shannon Sharpe deserved to be fired like that.
It's an image thing.
Especially,
That's just the only thing.
it's an
But
image
that's
thing.
business, unfortunately. Like there, if I go out here and I do something crazy, like let's say I'm out with Joe. Fuck Joe.
You know, but
like I'm out with Joe
it's funny. Hold on.
and we at a strip club.
It's funny that you said that.
Mhm.
Before you go, I know you said fuck Joe. This is not concerning Joe, but I talked to an individual before I got on the pod and then told me to tell you, and the individual name is Stephen Brown. He told me to tell you, fuck you. So you saying that just reminded me to tell you. So I wanted to tell you on the platform that Stephen Brown said, fuck you.
Cool, perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh man. Go ahead. Oh man.
Goodness
Finish what
gracious.
you were saying.
But it's just an image thing. That's all it was. It was an image thing. I'm pretty sure Stephen A would have still been cool with him working. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have been cool with still him being at ESPN, but it's Disney, it's politics, and that's the unfortunate truth of it. And I don't like it. I don't like it. But it's one of those things. Like I said, if she would have been guilty of defamation of character and he would have been innocent, he would have been back this October. You know, it would have been welcome back, Shannon. You know, we're glad you're here. People still would have been in the comments. But now people in the comments and they right. Like, damn, Aunt, was it worth that much? Like,
I'm like that. It's like, bro, like, what you say,
like
20K a cheek? What you say?
no, they said 20 mil a cheat, 25 mil a cheat. Was it worth 25 mil a cheat?
Man, hell no. But it's like, I understand the image part,
Yeah,
but you knew what you signed up to when you signed shit, when you hired him. He've already had his platform,
yeah,
and he said some wild stuff on his platform in the
yeah,
past. I'm not saying it's wild for fire or anything like that, but when you just talk about Disney and the image that they want to keep,
mm-hmm,
Shannon Sharpe had that one period, him and Ocho, when they was talking about Miss B Nasty,
yep.
who
God.
is a porn star, like, well, adult actress,
Adult
however they want to,
actress.
you know what I'm saying, however they want to be labeled. Um, but that was a time too that went viral. It was
Yeah,
nothing. It was nothing concerning that. Who is a black adult actress,
yeah,
who's a little bit older than the individual that Shannon Sharpe got involved with.
yeah.
But it's like, so yeah, so you knew he can say some stuff out of his mouth that may not be,
Appropriate.
appropriate for a Disney audience, but you knew that. But that's his own platform. And y'all just today that I've just seen, or like the last day or two, WWE has moved over. Their contract is ended for Peacock, so they're going over to ESPN.
ESPN.
Horrible decision, WWE, respectfully. And
It was
it
coming
was
though.
it was
It was
coming. I
coming.
I, I
It was
felt, yeah,
coming.
I seen it coming. And then in 2026 as well, there will be no more Hulu app. Disney is buying that completely as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, what play y'all got going on at Disney? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't
I
get it.
think
And
that's a
then and
good
then and then it was
conversation.
the rumor of that they may bring in Ocho
Yeah.
for to replace Shannon, to still try to keep Shannon's audience. This
Yeah.
was just allegedly. I don't know what report this was, but
I wouldn't doubt
it's
it.
allegedly. But it's like, you, it doesn't work like that. Like,
It don't.
my audience is my audience. Like, Ocho audience may not be, like, Nightcap audience may not be the same as a Club Shay Shay audience.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, that don't even make sense. And I mean, I think Ocho can do a great job at whatever at whatever job he pick up, but all
Mm-hmm.
right, let's be for real. But I hope bounce back. I hope he bounce back. I mean, he still got his platforms. I think that's important. To know and to lean on it if things happen in life and you go through stuff like this, you can always lean on the thing that you built. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You still have that to lean on, and you don't have to depend on another individual to dictate the quality of your life. It was
Yeah.
good that he was able to build his platform and his brands to what it is now. Still going through, and went through that, and he just got hit with another lawsuit. Um, well, him and Ocho name is on this one, so
Yeah.
best wishes to everyone, everyone, honestly. And oh, that I did want to bring it up because what Unc mentioned was he knew about the firing. Well, they contacted him like earlier in the week
Earlier in the week.
about it, and he been knew about it. And the only request that he had was to save it for the following week, the following Monday, and let the weekend be about his brother being inducted into the Hall of Fame and them becoming the first brothers ever to be inducted into the Football Hall of Fame. And they couldn't even do that. They didn't even have the decency to do that, bro. So it's like, when you talk about these big companies, bro, and these big brand names, it's like, it's not much you can do.
Not much.
It's not much you can do. But I mean, once again, you got to be accountable for your own actions. If it just would have been a 35-year-old, you know what I'm saying, melanin queen, it'd be a different story. And if the results came back, you know what I'm saying, that everything was consensual and you still had to pay out, you probably still be on ESPN right now.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
It's true. I believe it. I believe it. Look at Kyrie and John Morant.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much that goes into all the politics and everything like that. But that's all I got for it, man. Anything else? Oh, I would say, once again, this is one of my top 5 favorite players in the league right now. Wemby is coming for that spot.
Oh,
I seen him tapping in with KG. KG pitting that dog in.
Man, look,
he was over there with the with the monks. But nah, he came back for some dogs. He came back to America to talk to some dogs. He was healing over there, but he gotta find that dog in him. KG gonna fit that dog in.
Man, look, someone said Goku didn't even train like that. I was looking at my picture. I said, damn, that's for real. He ain't trained like this.
Different, bro. He different, man. Hey, wait till next season, man. Wait till next season. He coming back. Back. Be on the lookout. Fox just signed. Oh, that's another extension. Fox signed his extension with the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got the number in front of me. Was it like 2 something?
I'm not sure.
I think it was like a 4-year deal.
I know it was a 4-year deal, but I don't know how much.
But some people didn't really agree with it. And then of course people try to start, and that's the thing about just the market itself. People try to say he don't deserve it because he's not top whatever in the league, but for a free agent and whoever, what other better point guard you gonna get better than Fox right now that's available without trading?
Mm-hmm.
No one. And he's not. And like, I feel like he could have been an all-star the like last 2 seasons, if we're being honest, bro.
Yeah.
I thought he was snubbed a couple times, if we're being honest. So yeah, I mean, he was 20, bro, he averaged 26 and like 7. What are we talking about? He had better numbers than stuff. What are we talking about? Yeah, people, I don't know. People crazy, man.
Oh, absolutely.
People crazy. We got anything else to cover?
No, I think that's it. Thank you for everybody for listening.
Yes, sir. Piggyback off of that, thank everyone for tapping in with us for this conversation. I always appreciate the support. Football season is coming up. Make sure y'all be for the youth. Get your kids out there, sign them up for football. I wasn't a football player. That's one thing I regret. If I go back, I wish I would have played organized football, but you know what I'm saying? If you got some sons, you got some girls that, you know what I'm saying, like cheering, go ahead, get them out there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they active in sports, keeping them disciplined and everything like that, man. But once again, appreciate y'all for listening. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about you reaching or teaching. And with that, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay safe, and we out. Cheer.